Hey, what's up guys, Midget HD here, and I'll be reviewing the Virgin Blue 737-800. Sorry if I sound a bit tired right now, or not on top of this review as I usually am. Just that I was up all night last night waiting to watch the All Blacks vs South Africa rugby match, which the All Blacks won just 20-18 if you didn't see it. Sorry, spoiler alert. But yeah, great match, and yeah, I'm just sort of really tired right now. I didn't really get any sleep afterwards, and so I've pretty much been up for, it's got to be about 24 hours now I've been up, so roughly. I mean, it is the afternoon now. I've probably been up longer than 24 hours. Anyway, I don't want to ramble on about that, because I want to get straight into this model review. So check the description if you missed anything in this video. Check out my social media, which will be down in the description. I didn't buy this model from a retailer, but I bought it from a good mate of mine, Brody Whitaker. This is now my 8th 737 model, and it's my first Virgin Blue model. Some information about Virgin Blue. They had a sister airline called Pacific Blue, owned by the same company, which is now all Virgin Australia, and they were based in New Zealand with New Zealand registered aircraft, but Virgin Blue were based in Australia with Australian registered aircraft. Operations bases out of Bowen Hills in Brisbane. Main hubs for Virgin Blue at the time were Auckland International Airport, Brisbane Airport, Melbourne International Airport, and Sydney Kingsford Smith. Focus cities were Adelaide Airport, Gold Coast Airport, and Perth Airport. They commenced operations on the 31st of August 2000, and they had a total of 105 aircraft. 82 were 737s, and 51 of those were 737-800s. This aircraft's first flight was on the 29th of July 2006, and was delivered to Virgin Blue on the 11th of August 2006, and is now being transferred to the Virgin Australia fleet on May 4, 2011, after the rebranding of the airline. And the customer code for Virgin Blue is FE. So let's take a look around this model here, around the box. So we've got Gemini 200, Virgin Blue, picture the aircraft, 1 to 200 scale and all that kind of stuff. If you want, you can pause and read that, but it's just the general stuff. Licenses, 2008 release. I actually didn't see that before. I didn't notice that, just obviously till now. I'm surprised it came out that long ago. So it's yeah, so it's quite an old model. But the detail on this is incredible. So it was the top of the box right there, the right side, the bottom, and the left. And let's take a look inside, and there she is. Alright guys, the model is now out of the box. I'm going to start here at the port side, at the cockpit windows. Alright, so that's as good as I can get it. So we've got cockpit windows, window wipers, pitot tube, static ports. Australian flag with the girl holding the Australian flag. Name of the aircraft, if you can't read it, is Brandy Blue. So yeah. Registration, part of the registration number on the gear door there. Virgin Blue titles, virginblue.com.au. So they used to have their website across the fuselage. Also the inboard landing light there, and the awesome CFMI CFM 567B26 engine. And if you didn't know, CFM International is a joint venture between GE and SNECMA. Right, so I'll show you guys inside the engine now. So it looks pretty good. for an older model. So we've got the engine strake, and engines, wow, they do spin, which is a surprise for an older model, and very, very good as well. Shows how they're thinking back then. So yeah, that one spins as well. Yeah, so it's good to see that the engine spin. And we come along the wing to the winglet with the Virgin logo on the winglet. Got the strobe light and the red navigation light there. And back onto the fuselage. We have the Australian flag and the registration VH-VUI, Boeing 737-800, and the Virgin logo on the tail. APU looks pretty well detailed. And at the cockpit windows on the starboard side now, we have the cockpit windows, pitot tube, static ports, aircraft name, and the gear holding the Australian flag. Part of the registration on the gear door, front cargo container door, and the titles, inboard landing light, and then we have the CFM56 engine. Back along the wing we have the Virgin logo on the winglet and the green navigation light and the strobe light. Back onto the fuselage we have Australian flag, registration number, rear bulk bin door, Boeing 737-800, and the Virgin logo on the tail. Oops. There we go. Alright, so let's take a look underneath the aircraft now. Just bring this out a bit more. Alright. So we have the nose gear, first antenna, another antenna, hole for the stand, Gemini Jets logo, the main gears, two more antennas underneath the engine, so the details underneath the wing, flap slats, ailerons, same on this side but with the registration number. Continuing down, the tail skid and the APU housing. Alright, so on top of the aircraft now. Alright, so we have markings for antennas, anti-collision light, antenna which is around the wrong way, here we go, it wasn't even glued in but just moved it around there, ADF antennas, Satcom / Wi-Fi. I don't think they had Wi-Fi back then. I think this was, I'm not sure why it's there. Pretty sure it's mostly for the Satcom. I'm only thinking that because it's, you know, a 2008 release. Engine there, overwing emergency exits, flap slats, ailerons and spoilers. Same on this side. Antenna, and you see the grey dot on each side. Those are the logo lights that light up the tail at night time. Okay. Sorry about this. Now get to the seating. The seating I've got for this aircraft, I'm not sure if it was continued from the Virgin Blue's days, but this is the current seating now for this aircraft. So version 1, we have business class, 8 recliner seats, rows 1 to 2, which is here to here. And then we have economy, 168 seats, rows 3 to 30, and that brings the total to 176 seats. That's here all the way to the back. And version 2, premium economy, 8 seats, rows 1 to 2, same place again, here to here. And again, the rest of the aircraft is economy, 168 seats, rows 3 to 30. Total again is 176 seats. Alright, so let's get to some features of this aircraft now. So landing gear, roll, they all roll, which is awesome to see. Sound a bit squeaky, but I mean, hey, they roll. Obviously they don't tilt because they don't have bogey landing gear. Front gear does steer a little bit, which is good. I've also got a landing light on the nose gear. Zoom this in here. Oops, there we go. Yeah, you see that right there? They got the landing light. Okay, so I'm surprised also that there was a stand with the model, and here it is. So it's a Gemini Jets chrome stand, but notice this as well. Sorry if I can't actually operate this efficiently, but Gemini 250, so this is from the 250th scale, so it's not an actual Gemini 200 stand. Then we've got the little stand piece here, so I'm just going to put that in. It should go around that way. Guessing. Like that. There we go. Okay. Alright. Actually, I'm surprised it sits in there really, really nicely. So there it is. That's what it looks like on the stand. Looks pretty good actually, and the stand is holding up quite well. Not like the newer type, of this, the chrome ones, because they don't really hold the model and they keep slipping off and sort of, you don't really want to display your model. But one more thing about the landing gears, that they come off, they're magnetic, which is another awesome feature. I didn't actually know they had landing gear, magnetic landing gear on these older models, these older releases. And here is the gear doors if you want to put them on. Alright guys, so this is about it for this model. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you did enjoy. Comment, tell me what you think of it. I have been trying to look for this model and I cannot find it anywhere until my mate Brody asked if I wanted one, and yeah, so I got very lucky. Please subscribe. I've put out a ton of videos last week, and got some new releases on the way. Hopefully the new Gemini Jets will be out soon, the Air Canada 787-9, those releases. And share this video so other people can know about it and see if they want to start looking for one, because it's a great model. I think it's awesome. I'm so happy to have it. But anyway guys, really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.